Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the second review of Doctor Who month here on this Doctor Who 113. And of course, this is going to be the second Doctor, the Patrick Troughton review that I promised for this month. And that is the single DVD release of the Dominators. Now, this story has been made incredibly infamous. But, so, let me rephrase that. This is considered to be one of the worst Doctor Who stories of all time, but is it that? Oh, let's take a look at it. So, anyway, here as you can see we've got the cover. Got BBC DVD, Doctor Who with Dominators, the usual. Then here we've got Patrick Troughton in the middle with two Dominators at the side of him. The ship in the background. Quarks coming from all over. The explosion. Set PG, it's from the Patrick Troughton years 1966 to 69. Then on the spine you've got exactly what you'd expect, just Doctor Who, the Dominators, blah blah blah. Then on the back, we've got pictures, the Quarks enslaving people. We've got a Dominator with a Doctor there. Then we've got a Quark with that guy. I've forgotten his name. I haven't seen the story in a long time. So we've got two Quarks preparing something. So they're preparing the two Quarks drilling, I'll just say. Then we've got more Quarks there. Doctor Who The Dominators by Norman Ashby starring Patrick Troughton. Dulkis, a planet of harmony and enlightenment, home to the peaceful Dulcians, an oasis calm in the cosmos, and completely defenceless. The Doctor, Jamie and Zoe arrive to find Dulkis enslaved by the cruel Dominators and their deadly robotic servants, the Quarks. The pacifist Dulcians offer no resistance. Can even the Doctor save the people who are willing collaborators to their own destruction? Special features we've got commentary by Fraser Hines, who played Jamie, Wendy Padbury, Zoe, Gals Blocktail, and Arthur Cox Cully, and makeup artist Sylvia James. Moderated by Toby Haddock. Recharge and Equalise, which is the cast and crew look back on the Dominators, excluding script editor Derek Sherwin, co-writer Marvin Heisman, and designer Barry Newby, and Brian Hosgun of the BBC Radiophonic Workshop. Tomorrow's Times, the Second Doctor. A look at what the papers said about Doctor Who during Patrick Troughton's time in the TARDIS. Radio Times billings on your computer. Production information, subtitles, photo gallery. Coming soon trailer, which I believe is for Death to the... No, that's from the Crotons. I don't know. I forgot what the coming soon trailer's for, to be honest. Digitally remastered picture and sound quality. Story was originally broadcast on 10th on BBC One between 10th of August and 7th of September 1968. Produced by Peter Bryant, directed by Maurice Barry. And the information that no one cares about. Now, you may notice that I have, sort of switched the colour here. Well, that's how I'm going to be reviewing things from now on. Because I prefer the standard cover, like how BBC DVD releases were on Doctor Who from 2000 to 2009. So yeah, 2010 actually, because the specials and What's the Mars and then the time releasing 2010 and in this sort of format with that BBC logos. Anyway, got production notes, chapter points. It's 5 parts long. People do commentary and special features inside. And then we have the disc for the Dominators. Right then, so, since this is a single DVD review, it's going to be short and sweet. So, let's get to it. The Dominators. The story itself is it's alright. It's not too bad. It's not what people can it's not as bad as people say it is. Like, I know it's like somewhere in the bottom 10 on the top 200 Doctor Who stories, which went up to Planet of the Dead. It's not that bad. I mean, it does get boring and repetitive. It does actually get quite repetitive after like the first 2 to 3 episodes. And the Quarks are pretty stupid, you know, they don't look that menacing. The Dominators are just, you know, bumbling idiots. It has its fair share of problems, but, you know, it's fun to watch. You know, I think you have to be in the right mood to see it. It's really, really fun to watch at times. Like, just the sheer insanity and silliness of it. But overall, it's not the worst story in the world. I wouldn't recommend starting your collection out with this. You know, I'd say wait a little bit. But, you know, excuse me. It's another Troughton story, so that's great. You know, Patrick Troughton, despite his good performance in this, he had to have a stunt double apparently while filming, like most on location things, because he wasn't available for filming at the time. So, I mean, you can tell that some of this, if not most of this, is not Patrick Troughton. But, you know, it's nothing too bad. The stunt double does a pretty good job of impersonating Patrick Troughton, sort of like how Richard Hurndall did in the 5 Doctors, only the stunt double in this is actually, of course, much closer. So out of 10, I'd probably give this a 5. I was tempted to give it a 4. I haven't seen it since I first got it, which was a bit ago. I'm probably going to regret this later, but I'd give it a 4 out of 10. No, let's bump it up to a 5. It's a 5 out of 10. It's pretty mediocre, you know. It has its moments. It's not terrible, but it's not necessarily brilliant either. So, the Dominators is okay. That's going to do it for now. People, sorry this has been short, but hey, join me next time when I do my John Pertwee DVD review with Planet of the Spiders. This is Mr. Doctor 2013 saying word out.